Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Lisa with Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning channel. I'm excited to be here today. I'm doing my weekly check-in. I'm not so excited how well I've done in my weekly check-in, but I am excited to be here, showing you real life, real numbers, true what is happening. So my weekly check-in is something I do every week to hopefully keep me in track in budget for spending so I can keep as much money in the bank and at the end of the month to transfer into our savings for our 6-month emergency fund. We're 30% funded right now. And so, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. But I have some purchases on my credit card that I had to put on there, actually just one, and it was a lot of money. And I will show you that after I show you my weekly check-in and kind of give you my thoughts on what I plan to do with that. It's on my credit card transaction log in the back. And but for right now, we're just going to do the weekly check-in. So let's go ahead and get started. Keep us on budget, see how bad I'm over, because you know what? I'm going to need my red pen. It's just, yeah, I already know. Miscellaneous through the roof, and you will see why in just a second. So I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to pop this page out, or actually, yeah, I'm going to zoom out, and I'm going to go to my weekly check-in calendar where I keep all my transactions, and we're just going to check in and see where we're at on how much I budgeted, what I actually spent, and what the balance is going forward to week 2. Now keep in mind, week 1 and week 2 are part of the same paycheck period. So this money is already sitting in my account. So if I go over, I basically borrowed from this week. And if I go over 1, 2, and 3, that means I'm borrowing out of the buffer, and I won't borrow from paycheck 3 or week 3 because paycheck 2 covers week 3 and week 4. So that's kind of how I have my weekly check-in and my paychecks balance out together. It's a less confusing when I can time it that way. And that's why this is kind of starting on the 30th of last month, which was May, going to the 3rd because I do a Friday to Thursday check-in. So I will be right back. Okay, so now I have you all zoomed in, looking good here. I need to get my sticky note from my planning pouch here that I have to write down my transactions, because what I do is I start with my transactions. I categorize them by grocery, household, restaurants, miscellaneous, and gasoline. And the first one is always grocery household, which is highlighted in pink. So I'm going to start there, and I'm going to go ahead and write these down, and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so you can see here in the first few days of all the way up to the 2nd, there were no grocery household to write down, but I do have some grocery household here on the 3rd and well, I'm not going to count the 4th, because what I'm doing is counting the last 2 days of May and then the first 3 days of the week. I split up how my spending categories were in May and June. I don't have my May weekly check-in transactions or anything like that. But even though these transactions happened in May, I accounted it for June's money, because in June 1st money actually came on the 30th of May. Actually, the 29th. Yeah, it was deposited this Saturday. And so I just decided what went to what month and then put the stickers down, and that's how I kept track of it. So nothing for grocery household until Thursday. And then I did a run on Thursday. So grocery household was $135.29. Now these two will count for next week's weekly check-in, which I should be posting around here. And that's where I'll go with that, because I always end on a Thursday. I didn't have anything last Saturday that accounted for the spending, so we're just dealing with Sunday through Thursday here. So there's grocery household. And then I have here restaurants. So I need to find my blue highlighter for restaurants. And the first one I have is Red Robin. And Red Robin was $72.65. Then I did not have another restaurant until yesterday. I was out getting stuff done, and I stopped at Taco Bell and got lunch for $7.68. And the two of those together. Now this $72.65, that was Red Robin for the entire family, plus appetizer and all that stuff to treat all 4 adults is essentially what we did there. Plus $7.68. And then my lunch, that was $80.33. And then miscellaneous is where I blew the budget. And I blew it out of the water. And I kind of regret it, but that's okay. So first thing I don't regret is the Home Depot charge. I'm trying to remember what it was. Miscellaneous. I think it was stuff to caulk around a window that has a leak right now, and it's still leaking, so we got to figure that out. $9.19 that my husband purchased, and then I had $85.86. That was pool supplies, so I'm building up pool supplies for the entire summer in bulk, and if you haven't tried to buy chlorine tablets, they're hard to find and they're double price wherever you look. Yeah, it was not fun. So you had to get chlorine tablets, we got shock, we got other pool supplies and stuff for the summer, and it should last us all summer long. $51.94 was also pool supplies, and then this $26.49, which was filters, also for the pool. Now my husband did go back and get some silicone for the window, which was Harbor Freight, for $4.68. And so that's all I have there. I forgot to do the Taco Bell and the check those off. So Home Depot, Amazon, Amazon, and Red Robin, and Amazon, and Amazon. So these, oh, and I did not do these first 2 purchases. Oh my goodness, I just started here on Monday. These other Amazon purchases, $102.99, that was baby. So I gave myself $100 budget to get a baby shower gift for a mama that I'm sponsoring at the Crisis Pregnancy Center. And I purchased a mama spa kit, and then 0 to 3 months clothes, 3 to 6 months clothes, a package of newborn diapers, and some wipes, and a gift bag, and a card. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I put in there, but I don't think there was. But I got all that for about $100 or so, and I ordered it all on Amazon because this past week, Wednesday, I was able to pick up my vehicle because the starter needed replacing. So I didn't have time to run to a store, and I only had like a week's notice or 2 weeks notice, and my starter went out on my vehicle. So I said, Amazon will deliver to me, and then I will get it to them today. And I just dropped it off, so I'm really excited about that. I can't wait for her to get it. I hope she likes it. And then I got a new backdrop. There's this wood grain backdrop, I guess, that you can see right here. I got a white brown marble kind of thing, and then it's got a pinkish hue on the other side. Don't know if I'll actually use it, but I wanted something lighter in background, and we'll see how that turns out, if I like it or not. So that's $16.21, a new backdrop, and I didn't realize how big it was. I might have to trim it down. It's huge. So there's that. So I spent quite a bit here, and let's see what that total is. Excuse me, $9.19 plus $85.86 plus $51.94 plus $26.49 plus $4.68 plus $102.99 and $16.21. All right, so that gives me $297.36. You're going to see that I only budgeted $110 a week, and that means the paycheck one is completely, blown, because that's obviously more than $220. And so that's kind of where I'm at there. And then I had one gas transaction, and actually I get gas later before tomorrow. And that was $31.35. This is my husband's Jeep, and he was the one that got gas, so he is actually going to work, leaving the house, and we're super excited about that. And he will be traveling on business as well. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pop this page out because I only need this side and I don't want the rings bumping. So here's that, and here we go. Let's write down what I spent. So for grocery household, I budget $200, which means I'm good in grocery household. $135.29, and then so 200 minus 135.29 gives us $64.71. Excuse me. And then I had $130 for restaurants, and we only spent $80.33. So let me write that down. I'm kind of in a hurry today, so if I'm messy, that's why. Oops. $49 and 67 cents. I hate being in a hurry. I always make more mistakes that way. There we go. 67 cents. I have an appointment after this, so that's why I'm kind of a little rattled right now. So I have $110 in miscellaneous, and I spent $297.36. So what happened here is my buffer is going to have to float me until and cover things until my husband gets paid in. So 110 minus the 297.36 is a negative $187.36, and then the $50 I have budgeted for gasoline here is going to have or spent $31.35, which is fine. So that gives us $18.65. And so let's go ahead and total all this up. Spent total 135.29 plus 80.33 plus 297.36 plus 31.35, and that gives me $544.33. You know what? I did not total this up. Let's get this done. 200 plus 130. 200 plus 130 plus 110 plus 50. Yep, I am way over budget. So that's only gave me $445. I'm going to put minus 544.33, and that's going to give me a negative 99.33. So let's see if I balanced correct over here for my categories. 64.71 plus 49.67 minus 187.36. Okay. And plus 18.65. That gave me something totally different here. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So I did my math wrong. I didn't calculate this correctly. That's what I get for being in a hurry. I just don't know what happened. I hit the wrong number or something. And you probably saw the mistake and went, I know what happened. I know I did them out of order, but there we go. I was getting the same number again. I don't know what I was mistyping there, but apparently I was. So I got $490. That's what I had available to spend. And you subtract the $544.33, and that gives us the $54.33 that I was looking for. Because when you go down, I cannot write today. When you go down this way, this is what the total is. So, sorry it's so sloppy today. There we go. All right, so now we need to do the balances coming forward. Now this is the starting amount, and I have to adjust with these new numbers over here. So if it's in black, I add it to this number, If it's in red, I subtract it from this number and it gives me the new negative or positive balance. So 200 is what I did for this week in grocery household coming up. So that gives us $264.71. I just add those two together. 130 is what I give myself every week this week or this month for restaurants. So 130 plus the 49.67, and that gives us 179.67. And then miscellaneous. So 110. Let's see. Let's start with the negative. So I have 187.36 negative. And I'm going to add $110, and that brings my negative down to 77.36. This will carry over. Hopefully I will not spend any more miscellaneous and not be over budget, but I still want to track things. There's that, and then I had $18.65 left here, and I'm going to add $50. All right, so that gives me 68.65. I think that's what that says. Yep. And 0 from budgeted, because I don't budget for unbudgeted. That's what miscellaneous is for. And let's get this total here. So I have 68.65 minus 77.36 plus 179.67 plus 264.71. It leaves me only $435.67 for the week of the 4th through the 10th. And do I think that's realistic? Kinda, because my husband is going to be traveling on business. He will not be home. So I'm hoping to save as much as I can in restaurants to offset the balance of this and make sure I don't go over this. Groceries are going to be tight, and then gasoline I may go over just because I know I'm traveling to see my dad this weekend and my mom and my sister and her family in 3 hours away is travel. So I gotta have gas to go down there and come back over the weekend. So yeah, that's the way life is right now. So this is my budget. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out and put everything back in my notebook and close out this video. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So that's my weekly check-in. The numbers aren't pretty. $54.33 over budget for the entire week is what we have. And that dropped how much I had available in week 2. Remember, paycheck 1, it covers week 1 and week 2. So I just try to divide it through the week to kind of keep myself on a slow and steady pace as far as how much I spend and make sure I have enough for the future. But that didn't always work out that way, and that's okay. And if we have to use it out of our buffer of our checking account, we can do that. I do know it dropped my buffer from $330 to probably $190 or something like that. So yeah, I have to be very careful because it's going to be really tight. Not that I don't have enough in my emergency fund or savings to float me something if I need to, but for right now, I just want to keep a close eye on how much I'm spending, and knowing I can save some this month is going to be very beneficial. So I'm very happy about that. So I'm okay for right now, but I do want to caution myself for the week coming up. That way I can start off week 3 strong, and it'll carry me through the rest of the month and then on to the next month. It's just a never-ending cycle, but you got to stay strong and keep moving forward in it and keep coming back to your check-ins and your budgeting pages, because that is what keeps you on track. That keeps reminding you when it's really important and you are tempted to purchase when you shouldn't be purchasing, and things like that is very, very important. So yeah, so that is my weekly check-in. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Have an amazing and blessed day. Bye.